Hello. Welcome to a new summary. I am Sophia, the avatar of the workspace. This time we will talk about the book Atomic Habits written by James Clear. Published in 2018. This book shows the importance of small improvements in life. Many people downplay small changes or think that big actions are needed to achieve good results. However, repeating a behavior no matter how small can help us develop good habits with magnificent results. This video is structured in 3 parts. The first we will address the biography of the author, the second we will summarize relevant content of the book, and the third part is about the lessons it gives us. James Clear is a writer, speaker, and expert on habits, productivity, and self-improvement. He was born in 1986 in the United States and graduated in economics. He has dedicated his career to researching and sharing strategies to help people improve their performance and achieve their goals through effective habits based on scientific evidence. In addition to his work as an author, he is a sought-after speaker and has given talks at various organizations and events. He also writes regularly on his blog, where he shares good ideas and wise advice. Forget about goals and create systems. According to the author, goals are only the results you want to obtain, while systems are the processes you follow to achieve these results. The author believes that it is much more difficult to achieve your goals if you are only basing yourself on your goal. Recommends that, along with your goals, you develop a recurring process that allows you to meet those objectives. Let's look at the comparison of goals versus systems. Goals are the results you want to achieve, while systems focus on the process to reach those results. Goals serve as a guide, but systems give you progress to follow. Consider that bad habits are repeated every day not because you don't want to change them, but because you have a system that doesn't work. This book focuses on solving this problem by creating a method that helps you improve your life with small changes. Below, the author describes 4 laws to build a habit. First law, the sign. Law 2, desire. Third law, routine. And law 4, the reward. Law 1 states that it is important to create a clear and visible signal that reminds us and motivates us to perform a specific habit. The signal acts as an activator that helps us remember the desired behavior. An example would be if you want to establish the habit of exercising, you could place your training clothes in a visible place. This visual cue will remind you of your intention to exercise and motivate you for your training. Identify the habits you want to develop and think about how you can create cues that help you remember and execute. You can use visual reminders, alarms on your phone, or any other method that works for you. Law 2 focuses on generating a strong interest in the habit you want to acquire. The author maintains that the higher the level of desire you have for a habit, the more motivated you will be to carry it out. Law 3 focuses on establishing a consistent routine to develop and maintain positive habits. He argues that repetition and consistency are essential for habits to be incorporated into our daily lives. And the last law is based on associating a positive reward with the performance of a habit. When we experience a satisfying reward after performing a habit, we are more motivated to repeat that behavior. The author thinks that these phases are very important because if there is no signal, the habit will never start. If you don't produce a desire, you won't have enough motivation to start. And if the habit is difficult, you won't want to execute. To create healthy habits, you must reprogram your brain, learning to associate actions with positive thoughts. For example, saving money is often associated with sacrifice. From now on, relate it to a positive thought, visualizing it as what will allow you to have freedom and financial stability. The author recommends reprogramming your negative beliefs and associating it with a positive thought. A very relevant theme of this book is creating an identity aligned with the habits we want to acquire. The author proposes that we focus on who we want to be, not on what we want to achieve. This includes our values, our perception of ourselves, and our beliefs. Forming an identity in relation to our habits involves adopting an internal story that defines us as people who make certain choices and behaviors. For example, instead of simply saying, "I want to be a healthy person," we should affirm, "I am a healthy person," and act accordingly. If we visualize ourselves with coherence between what we are and what we do, then the change will occur fluidly and will be maintained over time. From now on, the author expresses that family, friends, and the society where you move has an important role in creating habits. You tend to adopt habits that are approved in your culture out of a desire to be accepted and be part of a group. For this reason, he recommends entering an environment where the behavior you want in your life is normal and where you have something in common with others. This way, it will be easier to develop good habits that match your personality. To finish this summary, let's recap some useful lessons from this book. Number 1. Good habits are the engine of personal improvement. Number 2. Our quality of life and well-being depends on the quality and consistency of our habits. You literally become your habits. Number 3. Your commitment to the process is what will determine your progress. Number 4. Your habits define your identity, and you define your identity with your habits. Number 5. The most practical way to change who you are is to change what you do. Finally, the power of atomic habits. Little changes. Incredible results. This book is especially helpful for those looking to develop a growth mindset and take a practical approach to personal change. And without a doubt, we recommend reading it and applying all the advice of this great author. Thank you very much for joining us. Subscribe to our channel and tell us what you learned today. See you later.